'Cause I'm in love with Thomas's mom. That's gonna be at the start of our show. Oh shit.
Cameron's mom's gay going up.
Let's hope this works.
Cameron, can you see? You're not the one for me.
I don't really care, 'cause I've got Thomas's mom. I'm sorry, Tom's mum, if you're watching the show. I highly doubt you watch this. Crass.
She does.
Oh, shit. Same. Oh, we are in fact live.
We're live.
Oh, dude, we got so many people watching right now.
0.
All of 0.
0 people watching.
Triggered. Safe space needed.
Yeah. Am I like super quiet on the fucking show?
Oh, no, you shouldn't be. I don't know. Check with the audio. You've got more. Your audio should be alright. Let's wait. Speak, Tom.
You're the one for me.
Yeah, your audio should be fine. How's it going, Tony? Oh, and we are live. We are indeed live.
Live.
Sorry if you guys did tune in whilst me and Tom were serenading each other.
Haku, quick look. Good job changing the fucking name.
My bad, boys. Refresh the stream, guys. Refresh stream. Rx300 draw, which we forgot to mention.
What draw? No, I'm just kidding.
What else what have we got? If you guys refresh the stream, you'll see actually what we're talking about today. Because Cam being useless and, you know, getting home from work and, you know. Yeah, I forgot to change what we were doing as the description thingy-majiggy title of the show. But we are on episode 49. Episode 49. Dude, we've been doing this 49 weeks. This exact show, the Vaping Iwi show. 49 weeks. How do I put up with your shit, man?
I don't know how I put up with you, dude.
Same,
Holy shit.
What's up, Daniel? How we doing, guys? So yeah, there's a little bit to talk about on the show. Just a small smidgen. Gonna go over some things. Gonna talk about some things. Gonna vape some things.
Vape some things.
And then yeah, chill out. You know, usual kind of Vaping Iwi show. Pretty damn cruisy. I know Tom wants to talk about Vape Day because Vape Day. Which I didn't get to go to. Still pretty gutted about that, but you know. So start of the show, Tom. What are you vaping on, man? And juice, because I know you got some juice from Vape Day as well.
Nah, what juice? What juice did I get? No. All right, let's get this show on the road. Like a Rick. All right, I am vaping on the Legitmod 2700 series device that we had not shown on the show because we got them last week.
Had to wait for
that. And Cam had to wait another couple of days. In that, I have some new stuff that we're going to talk about. There's something new about this stuff, even though you may recognize the label and brand. I am vaping on titanium complex with the Mad Dog RDA with some Cloud Therapy watermelon.
What's the last word on that, Tom? Watermelon
panacea.
Yes.
And then it says not actually panacea.
Oh, that's good that it actually says that it's not actually a panacea. Dude, what's up from Bellevue, Nebraska? Holy shit. How's it going, Michaela? Welcome.
RX Gen 3 with the Captain RTA that no longer leaks. In that I have...
Go with Tom.
Good question. Cloud Therapy Custard Cure in that. I've got the goon on top of the scoundrel. In that I have some more of this. And then, last but not least, I got the Recoil Rebel on top of the Captain PD270. And in that, I have some illicit.
Dude, I'm looking forward to trying that, because that sounds amazing.
The Winter Blast is so good.
Love me some menthol, so hopefully it's good.
It's fucking nice, dude, because it's like slight berry.
Yeah.
With fucking menthol, my dude.
So, great thing is, I told Billy I would pick one of these up. Billy as in Heathen Vapes. If you guys don't know who Heathen Vapes is, go check him out. Great dude. Awesome YouTuber from the States. I am running the Dead Rabbit RDA DG Drip Tip on top of my favorite little switch mod. I've kind of brought this back to life. It became a shelf pony because it was one of my unicorns, or shelf princess, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, finally using it again. Love this combo, and it kind of matches Drip Tip to mod. If only it was a lighter shade of blue or green. In that, I am vaping some of Matt Swim's juice, the Vape Cave Herbivore S Delight. It's, what do you call it? Stone fruits. Fucking delicious. Also, running my second gen, or the 360. It is the Hustler 360, yeah. It said double check. Hustler 360, Legitmod. Love this thing. On that, Amit 25ml, 5ml juice capacity. And in there, Tom's probably going to give me a weird look for this, but I have Melon Menthol Madness mixed with Cell. Which, you know, sounds strange, but menthol and like cheesecakey flavors to me work.
You've got the OG Cell though.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. The Outlaw, Legitmods 2700 series with the August Burns Red, if you guys don't know who that is. Good metal band. With the Recoil Rebel on top, the black one, not the stainless, as you can tell, obviously. And that, in there, I have some vaporized banana and custard. Are we? Oh wait, no, I'm not using those batteries.
Who the fuck are
Ant
those?
Kings. They're the exact same battery, just rewrapped as Ant Kings, my dude. So in that, I've got the vaporized NZ juice. Fucking one of my favorite custards, dude. Probably because I do love banana. And lastly, my favorite little unit. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, Daniel. No problem, dude. I got your back, man. I got your back. Also rocking the Rock Mods with the soft titty Lucas bottle. Haku Phenom. And in that, I don't know if Phil's out there, but shout out to Phil for the Hadley. And also my favorite, Creme Lemon. One of my all-time favorite juices. Real nice drop.
What's up, Craig?
Oh shit. Who let this douchebag in? I mean, hey, Craig.
You got to try his new juice, dude. You got to try it.
Tony, definitely Dead Rabbit, worth it. Honestly, flavor, airflow, everything amazing. Craig, also need to try your new juice. Tom said it. Speaking of Dead Rabbit.
Cam. Dead Rabbit or Recoil Rebel? Which one would you advise buying first?
Fuck, that is hard. Two of my favorite reviewers, dude. That is fucking... Honestly...
Reviewers aside,
if it was a product brought out by, let's say, some company brought out both products, and I had to choose between the Dead Rabbit and the Recoil... Fuck, 1 second.
Oh, I can't even make up his mind.
I'd go the Recoil. I used to absolutely despise wide open airflow, but I've kind of come to love wide open airflow, and with the Recoil Rebel, there is so much more airflow. No hate to Billy, no hate to his product. His product is fucking amazing. Speaking of his product, I am running, thanks to Tom, some Immolation 22 gauge in there. 9 reps, and it's 0.14. Definitely do love the Dead Rabbit. The flavor on it is also very good. They are both, you know, they're different products to me. Benefit of the Dead Rabbit is it does come with the squonk pen. You know, bonus. Don't have to piss around ordering another one. And then Homeboy OC not actually sending it over and having to wait another couple weeks for one. And it also does come with, like, you know, your standard other drip tip, 510 adapter, bunch of little doohickey majiggies. It comes with, they're like all of 0.1 of a difference in size.
What, the drip tips?
No, the Allen keys.
Oh, yeah.
One's for the squonk pin, the other one's for the post screws if you go for the hex ones. But personally, I prefer the flatheads. They both have their benefits. They both have their downsides. Downside for the recoil for me is, okay, I know Tom's probably going to agree, but having to stick with one style of drip tip, like not being able to just grab like a goon drip tip and done. Whereas with this...
But you can now get the cap from...
the Dr. Tips?
No, you can get the cap from... What's her name?
DHG?
Yeah.
Yes, Marie, yeah.
You can get caps that fit the original that will fit all goon tips as well.
So this is what comes with the Dead Rabbit, the stainless steel. The black one comes with like a purple or bluish one. So it actually comes with a nice acrylic drip tip, which is a bonus. And I've just thrown a real wide bore goon in there because it matches the mod. Go figure. Yeah, immolation wire. If you guys can get your hand on immolation, holy shit.
What's ramp up?
yeah, like legitimately.
That's the biggest question, eh? Like, what is ramp up?
Battery's half dead, by the way.
Oh,
fuck. So yeah, it's one of those Addies that is awesome. You can fit good shit in there, big shit. You know, I had a interlocking Suka in there earlier. Shout out to Lewis Stephen Lewis, whoops, my bad, for the coils out of his graveyard. They work fucking awesome, but single coil in here just wasn't enough for me, so I put this in there. Perfect. Flavor's good. Half Moon drip tips worth... Exactly, dude. Half Moons are also very, very nice. I know Hooper sells Half Moons, I believe. I need to pick up some stuff from Hoopers anyway that reminds me, so I might pick up some Half Moons as well. So, I know you want to talk about Vape Day desperately, Tom. I know you do, but let's... Okay, you guys know Jonas's products. Well, I'd hope so by now. I own 3 of them. Tom owns 2 of them. There's many. I just need to pull the wire I picked up today out of the Outlaw bag. But Jonas and his products, everything about them, I love and always will support. I don't know about Tom.
Of course, man.
I love with the Outlaw, he's actually gone and made a different information card.
Fuck yeah.
You only dude, Michaela, I'll throw you a sub after this as well, because, you know, gotta help all the vape community. Standard case. Do I have the... yep, yeah, I do. 1 second. Let me move all my mod cloths.
Jesus Christ, your desk is a mess.
It really is, dude.
You guys could see the pack of cookies or whatever the fuck's in the corner.
Mate, actually... Oh, shit, that was from last night. There was a mega... I just popped that in the rubbish bin.
Cam's one of those people who just doesn't know what cleaning means.
I'm just, yeah, too fucking busy and lazy. Mainly lazy. Three of these. So I have 3 mods. I love that he includes these. With the OG Hustlers, they come with little... You don't have your battery case around, do you?
Not around me, but it comes with a standard, like...
Standard like this, but with a label on the back that says charged and flat. Actually, is that it right there? Oh, look, there it is right there. Good work, Cam. So, really love this. nice little, like, it's the small things to me that
little touches, man. Little touches is what definitely makes it.
And also the braided cable.
Yeah. Well, the Outlaw does not come with a cable.
Obviously, the Outlaw doesn't because it is serious.
Onboard charging.
But, you know, the small things with like his OG boxes made it for me, and then this thing. So, long story short, both myself and Jonas fucked up on my box. He sent me the proof to go over it, look at it, you know, make sure everything was correct, and there was a spelling mistake. So it turned up at my house. I noticed the spelling mistake. I messaged him, and he's like, dude, you know, I need to fix this. So instantly that morning after, shipped it back to him. 2 days later, it was being shipped right back to my house, or back to the shop, and bam. So Saturday, I've had this since Saturday, and literally, you can ask all the girls at work, you can ask pretty much anyone that's seen me post a handshake. This hasn't left my side since I got it. Super clean. As Tom's shown as well. Absolutely clean.
What I love
on switch.
That is Dude, what every single mech needs in terms of box mechs.
Even squonks, man. I wish the even like the rock mods had like a twist feature on the button to lock it. Yeah. That would be my favorite squonk.
Just safety, man. Safety is key.
Like, yes, you can make a box look absolutely tidy, and also make it functional, like this, and have an off and on switch. Like, so this is firing. Yeah, you see that? Click that. No fire. Like, simple. Very simple. Very effective. It does have a MOSFET in it, which I believe... I need to pull that up before I state that, but... really high amp, really high voltage on that MOSFET. He does state that, you know, 0.3 is the lowest you should go, which, you know, he has to. He is a box mod maker. Myself, personally, I have pushed it lower, and I know Tom has as well, but we also recommend sticking at that 0.3.
But because it's 2700s, that 0.3 will honestly feel lower because, again, we went over voltage sag last week, week before that, but there's sweet fuck all voltage sag. So when you're hitting that 0.3, it's actually very angry comparative to like other mods. Like Series 18650s on a 0.3 feels not that warm, not that exciting, but when you stick it on 2700, it's a different ballgame entirely.
Like, first build I put on this was a 0.4, and that was the night it turned up the first time. And I hit it, and I'm like, dude, I had to like pull the Addy off the mod and retest the ohms because it felt like a 0.22.
This is a 0.49.
Yeah.
And it's just pure fucking fire.
Are you guys getting the Tony B Pulse Squonk box? There is a possibility of sourcing myself one. I don't know if Tom is keen. I am a mad squonker. I love me some squonks. I did just sell my Phantom, sadly, and I'm trying to get a 2700. Need a 2700 squonk in my life, and then I probably won't use my 18650 squonk ever.
The Vaping Architect one's probably the sort of best bet.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the Geek Vape Athena.
That is one... Since I saw the photos and was talking to Justin, the Kiwi who works for Geek Vape, that is one that kind of turns me on a little bit, dude. Like,
okay, full metal construction.
It's cheap, but it's quality, and that's, you know,
Cheap.
this. I love Geek Vape. Geek Vape, you know, cheap as shit, but their quality is like next tier. They put a lot of time packaging wise. Quality of metals used, always top quality. And this squonk looks exactly the same, you know. Good quality looking. Pretty cheap price by the looks of it. If anyone in New Zealand gets it in, I'd probably be saying about $120-ish, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Which will make it easy to get.
Gotta be very competitive.
Once again, I need to do USD to NZD for that. $39.99 US, so 40 New Zealand. That's 56. Damn, that's not too bad. 56 New Zealand to get one in.
Not bad.
That is, let's look it up.
Surely there's fucking, you know, you'd have to pay for shipping and shit, but
Yeah. So you're probably looking at $100 for the Vandy Vape Pulse. It is the Vandy Vape, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, I have seen the Vandy Vape Pulse before. I saw Mooch's kind of spiel on it.
Spiel.
Wait, it is 18650 or 2700, that's right. Ooh. That
might be you, eh?
That could be a cheaper idea than going for the
VAs, yeah. Much cheaper.
I mean, VAs aren't the cheapest products, but they are absolutely beautiful quality-wise. But, you know, Tony B is an awesome reviewer as well, so if I can support another reviewer, then I will. Let's see if I can find it. But overall, just to go back to the Legitmod Outlaws, I've said it to Jonas, and I've said it many a time on the show. His product's second to none for New Zealand made. He does an amazing job, both with the etching as well as, like, the package he delivers. Like, you know, you get this bag, like the case for it. You get your little card that tells you all the information, 8.4 volts, blah, 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 whatnot. And you also get a tidy as fuck box. And, like, even compared... You know the buttons are different, eh?
Are they?
Yeah, so that's the low profile version. So the throw on that was a little bit shorter. But
feels the same.
to fit that much into the same size box as the Legitmod's 360 and the original, dude's got some skill. And
very clean.
Yeah, clean.
As we've said in the past, man, always works tidy shit. You can tell he
loves the product he builds, man. Like, it's not just, you know, I'm not gonna make money. It's more he's gonna put a lot of time and a lot of love into something he loves to create. So yeah. Kiwis, international people, if you want to pick up a decent quality box made in New Zealand, like full, except for obviously the metal exterior, whatnot, and the 510 and the button. Damn, that's one you guys should be checking out. I believe it is. Once again, is it still in?
For the US buyers with the exchange rate.
Oh, dude, that's a cheap box, man.
You would struggle to find something priced similarly in the US for what it is. For the 2700s, that's for sure.
I'm legit gonna throw Jonas's thing in our description. It's gonna stay there.
It's already there, isn't it?
It probably is, but I just can't see it.
It's at the top.
Oh no, yeah, it's still there. God damn it. Oh no, it's Jonas's email address is in there.
Oh yeah, change it to his website.
So yeah, go check out legitmods.co.nz. Go give that dude some love. He definitely deserves it. The man is an absolute magician with what he can fit into a small box.
Okay. Right.
Vape day, Tom, you bastard.
Nah, first I want to answer one quick question. So firstly, as you guys may have noticed on the Vaping Iwi page, we have set up Discord. It's all functioning now.
That is true.
We have several text channels. So we've got questions for upcoming shows, and then questions for upcoming guests that are on the shows. We've got just general questions, and then we've got the hashtag me, which is the origin stories kind of thing. So basically for the hashtag me thing, basically all you have to do is go in there, just throw up a message, hashtag me. What that'll do is it'll show us at the end of the week, just before the show, the amount of you who have done it. We'll get you on. There's a voice channel that everyone can see. Basically, you just jump in there. Everyone jump in there if you want on the show, and we basically queue it. and we're able to drag you into the conversation so that you can have a quick spiel about your origin story, so how you started vaping, what you did, what was your favorite gear along the way, what you're looking forward to, so on and so forth. I'm extremely sleepy after this weekend, but we'll get into that in a bit. But we have already our first general question. So NF Bullet has posted mech mods. I am nowhere near ready for one, but is there a guide for dummies, do's and don'ts vapes, do and don't vape with a coil at whatever ohms, with batteries under whatever amps, etc. And that's a very awesome question. Like, it's awesome first question. My personal response to that is don't touch anything else than VTC4s or 30Qs, LG 30Qs, Sony VTC4s, those kind of batteries.
HP6?
There's another one as well, but that's kind of like where you want to... No, 30Qs is the 3000 milliamp, eh?
Yeah, it's not 30Qs. I believe it's HBs. One second, let me just pull up.
I've got some somewhere. I just don't know where they are.
30Qs are the light pink?
Yeah, but they're
15 amps. Yeah, no, not those ones.
Yeah, no,
it's the HB6. They're a 30 amp, 1500 milliamp.
There we go. So the HP6s or Sony VTC4s, only use those. Don't go below 0.22 to begin with, and then don't go below 0.14 to end with, basically. But start off at a 0.22 because there's no point starting at a 0.14, not knowing what you're doing and not having a nice experience. So kind of see what works for you.
The other thing, just to throw it out there, I believe the man is...
What's up, Yeti?
Hey, Yakil! Hey Yeti, how you doing, man? VTC5As, yes, if you can get them in New Zealand, it is quite hard to get A's at the moment.
Yeah.
I've been
New Zealand just... No.
Even 2700s are hard enough to get here. Michaela, just to give you a brief, New Zealand is kind of like the third world country when it comes to vaping right now. We are quite far behind in what batteries and specs we can get. Also, NFS, I believe it was NFS, yes.
Yeah.
If you are a part of NZ Vape Fam, go into the files section. There is a mech mod lowdown that was written up by Phil Hawk.
Yeah.
That man is the guy who taught me mechs. That guy, you know, him and Brett Nixon were the two in New Zealand that pretty much everyone goes to and asks questions. They're kind of, I guess you could call the godfathers of mechs around here. They know their shit.
Has All Clouded posted a video on mech safety yet?
I wonder if he's done it. Let's check. All Cloud.
Because that would be my next recommendation, because it'd actually be video as well. But I mean, if you go onto YouTube and type that in, it will come up anyway. You got mech safety.
The one that really okay, no, he hasn't put one up yet. Soon, hopefully. The one that really helped me was Twisted Messes.
Yeah.
Personally, Twisted Messes taught me everything I know about, like, series Nosy Crickets. Probably one of the scariest devices I've ever used, and probably will ever use. The OG Nosy Cricket was known as the Death Trap to me. Oh, okay, there we go. Anadu does talk about battery safety, so All Clouded. He does have a battery safety two-part video. 3 months ago, they were both... One was posted 3 months, one was posted 2 months ago. So, All Clouded would be another dude to watch out for. If need be, NFS, and you do have questions that you want to ask us, we can pretty much do like a spotlight on the show where we kind of go over pretty much the whole of mech safety, if that is something that, you know, the community wants to see, because, you know, we are here for you guys, not ourselves. But yeah, VTC4s are all I use. I know Tom will use HB6s and whatnot as well, but I still prefer just to stick with
I use LG Salmons, which are equivalent to a VTC4, LG Pinks, which are HB6s, which are 30 amp, 1500 milliamp hour. But I recommend VTC4s or LG Salmons because of the milliamp hours. You actually get a bit more battery life out of it than 1500 milliamp hours. You get 2100. So it's a bit more time with that mech device without having to charge batteries or have a shitload like I do.
It was the button from Help. Yes, Missy. Not Messy. Well, Craig. It's going to go Craig.
Missy Craig.
Missy Craig. That was my main issue with it. That's actually how I met Tom. I saw my noisy cricket that almost killed me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, those were the days.
With that fucking sticker on it.
Oh, dude, that sticker. Hey, it was a Sugi sticker, man. 561. Shout out to Sugi.
It was a 561 sticker. I still took it off though because
love you, Sugi.
It was a nice black mod, and you'd put a sticker on it,
which I got from Tauranga Vape Day. That was a good time. First ever Tauranga Vape Day. 510 Vape Day, Tom. 510 Vape Day. I know you went. I didn't. I was at work. We video chatted for a bit. And...
Was I there? I was honestly, because of having to leave here at 5:30 in the morning, by the time Vape Day kind of started, I was tired as shit.
Yeah.
So I wasn't super exciting, but I was super excited. It was awesome to see all the vendors. The setup this year was very different. You remember Tauranga quite clearly. You know, you had shitloads of vendors at Tauranga Vape Day.
Yep.
Yeah, there was probably 3/4 of the vendors that were there. So a lot less vendors, and they were kind of scattered separately in a way, but not. So a few vendors were like in a loop, but then you had some that were on the other side, and then
like
back.
561 and Grand Vape Co. in the caravan.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool.
That was awesome. That was an awesome caravan. But it was really good. Great atmosphere. A lot of good people there. It was good to see all the crew. That generally, yes, they do. No, they don't.
So Pete, I'm currently waiting to hear back from Brendan Hoare. If you're out there, Brendan, hit me, please.
You can pick up 2700 battery cases now.
They're
made by, but they're also made by iJoy as well.
If you buy an Oceanus, so I don't even know where my Oceanus is. That doesn't help.
Without buying mods, you can pick them up through iJoy.
You can get these, or if you have an Admiral, they come with them as well, which is a nice kind of added bonus. But yeah, Pete, your best bet is iJoy, or even look on, dare I say it, Fast Tech 3FA, Gearbest, all those sort of websites. They should hopefully have them by now.
But yeah, 510, mate. It was a stellar day. By the end of it, I was fucking out, mate. I was out cold, eh? A lot of good people. A lot of people who punched me in the balls, thanks to you. Tim Gold gave me a nice big punch in the balls. So that's all you, buddy.
Thank you, Tim, if you're watching, or if you watch the replay, thank you, bro. How's it going, Aria? Hopefully you punched Tom in the balls too. I didn't ask you today at work. But...
Maybe she did. But yeah, it was a really good day. Funnily enough, it was Christian's birthday on the same day as well, so that was funny as. But yeah, it was good. Good to hang out with the Vapourium crew as well. Meet Jack in person instead of having Jack shouting in my ears that there's shots in Pochanks 300 meters. You know, fucking like ah. But in person, it was sick, man. We had breakfast the morning before Vape Day, so I got to meet them all before that. And yeah, it was just a really nice day, really chill. Massive shout out to Tim Pound for putting up with my shit all day, and Dave and Stacey as well. But yeah, it was good all around, man. I was happy to see a lot more new faces as well. And you could tell the atmosphere was very different because there were not to sound like an asshole, but there was like the OG vapors and then the new vapors, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it was nice because everyone was kind of
mingling
together anyway, which is good. And every Vape Day is kind of like we're all one big family. So you kind of like everybody knows you know everybody sort of thing. Except for when people come up to me and they're like, say my name, and I'm like, who are you?
Yeah. It happens every Vape Day, guys. So if you do come up, mention your screen name. Honestly, that's the easiest way.
Like, otherwise, I'm like, okay, your photo is like a photo of like 67 mods, or like a photo of a dog or something on Facebook, and I'm like, I've never seen your face. I don't know who you are. But yeah, it was it was a shame you couldn't be there, and it was weird not having you there, but it was a fucking good day. That's pretty much it. And a couple new vendors released new stuff that day, which is nice. Vape Crew have released their new illicit vapes range, which we'll go into some other time. But yeah, honestly, man, that shit, I can't stop.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, so hopefully we can sort something out about bringing it here on the show. Because it is always good to have new juices, new vendors, all that sort of thing. On the
new
show.
New lines, different people, you know, everybody's different, all that kind of stuff. Some interesting flavors as well.
Pepper disappointed. Didn't have him in the dick.
Nah, she gave me a hug instead. That was nice. I wasn't meant to tell you that. I was meant to tell you that she punched me in the dick, but, you know, whatever.
Damn it.
Sure you're not disappointed.
Yeah,
you just wanted that hug. That's why you're jelly.
I get them every morning, man. We work together.
No, you and me, dick.
Oh, that too, yeah. Yeah, we'll go.
But, anyway, you know,
That aside,
you'll drag me. Drag me where? That aside, it was good.
It was cold beers and good people. That pretty much sums it up, dude. And
hands down.
I'm so gutted I couldn't make it. Honestly, one of the biggest events in New Zealand at this point in time. That and Tauranga obviously are the two, I guess you could call major vape events in New Zealand.
I would honestly say that Tauranga was probably a bigger event, like last year's Tauranga. But I think it's only because of how big the place was we were in.
Size-wise, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
King's Arms is not the biggest venue, but still quite spacious.
Yeah, in my opinion, there wasn't enough seating. Like, a lot of people probably had sore knees for more than one reason. But yeah, like, seating was the issue versus Tauranga. Remember, like, there were tables
there was
where
too many seats, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you want. You know, you want.
I mean, even like Tauranga, we went and sat outside on like the stairs or sat on the
just
picnic
chill.
tables or inside, and
yeah.
But it was good. Heaps drag cam.
Please do,
Heaps of good people, man. Like, the community never ceases to amaze me. The amount of people that know us, you and I, is so weird.
It is.
But it feels good at the same time, because it's like, you know, you guys know who we are.
It means we're doing our well, it's not a job, but we're doing our job.
No. Yeah. But the sad part for me is that, like, everyone knows us. I don't know everyone, if you know what I mean. It's like, oh, I wish I knew you, you know, like, I wish I knew exactly who you were. But there's a lot of people there that I knew exactly who they were. But yeah, mate, hanging out with all the peeps, chilling out, vaping all day, you know, getting nicks by the end of the night.
Sick of vaping by the end of the day.
I was like, I'm not vaping tomorrow. The next day I picked up a vape. I'm like, I can't taste anything. What's in this?
I don't know if you guys saw, but Tom did post his juice haul on our Vaping Iwi page.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, dude. You walked away with, what was that, like...
is
that Cloud House? The Cloud House juice?
360 mils of the Cloud Therapy. And then 100 mils of illicit vapes. The Winter Blast, because that was my favorite one I picked out of the four. The grape one is something else as well that, whoo.
Then you got 4 from Vaporize.
Vaporize, I've got 4 of them. Picked up a little bottle of D-Smellins as well, because why the fuck not? And then I picked up the Vaporize NZ Dragon's Juice was my freebie at the door. Yeah. And then the Theory Cell from Tim.
Shout out to Tim. I don't know if
which we'll talk about in a sec. We'll talk about this very interesting turn of events in a sec, because it is quite interesting and exciting. Yeah, that's what a lot of the day was walking around in constant circles and just bumping into people and then bumping into them again. You know, like.
And that's what I love about Vape Days is you'll have a conversation with someone, and then 3 hours later they'll pop around and ask you something, or talk to you about something else, and you're like,
yeah. I got to meet Big Jack as well, which is great. A great member in our community, really good guy.
One of the OGs.
Very cuddly and very tall. Holy shit!
You understand why he's called Big Jack, Tom?
He made me feel like Bridget the Midget.
Yeah, dude.
Holy fucking shit!
It's like Big Jack makes me feel like I am Frodo and he is Gandalf. It's
because you're way shorter than me as well. So fucking
great dude. He,
yeah,
he does so much for the community. He's such a giving guy, such a loving guy as well. The watermelon is good. I'm not keen on this. Ooh.
Yeah, like that's me as well. Like watermelon's not one that I generally like go out of my way to get, but that watermelon from Cloud Therapy is actually.
Yeah, can we not rub it in? I haven't tried it yet, dicks.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't, Tom.
Oh, did you try the no? Nah.
We're not allowed to talk about that on the show, but
oh come on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there is more juice coming from Vapourium soon, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a good day. Moving on from that, probably I'll talk about the whole theory thing now, because may as well. So, as you guys may know, theory was on previously by someone else. It is now in the States. It is now owned by Tim Pound and someone else. I don't know if he's allowed to be mentioned or wants to be mentioned, so I'm not going to say his name. But anyway, it is owned by Tim Pound and someone else. And it's all going to be made here in New Zealand. They've got all the recipes, all that stuff, all the concentrates.
This Tim Pound, if you're wondering, guys, the guy.
Yeah, the one who sponsored the Modfather giveaway. Yep. Really, really awesome guy in our community. He's got probably one of the biggest hearts I've ever fucking come across in terms of the vaping.
Way too big.
Too big of a heart. But this is one. This is the cell that he's made. I've tried the original cell. Cam's got some. Comparative to it, this is my shit. But yeah, so the full range is going to be available in New Zealand. It's all going to be made in a proper place to be made for juice to be made in, and all that stuff. Sales are going to be soon, and we'll keep you posted. Basically, we should have the entire line to review ASAP, and then
within 2 weeks is roughly.
Within, let's say, a couple weeks, because give them time to set up and stuff. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's probably the greatest turn of events in terms of how it could have happened.
Yeah.
And it's going to be good. It's going to be a new range that's going to be amazing. It's going to have the little 10-pound twist. Every single bottle comes with a beautiful clipping of his beard.
Dude, if that happens, I'm totally going to make like a 10-pound trend.
Dude, you fucking vape his beard. You'd use it as wick.
Use it as wick. YOLO, let's do it. I know Pip would too, so we could totally make this happen. I'm excited for that, man. Like, we've both known Tim for quite a bit now. Top dude, good yarns with him at Tauranga Vape Day. I think we did talk about it on the Tauranga Vape Day show.
Yeah.
The dude, he hooked us up with 2 Modfathers to give away, and then I went out and bought 2 from him for myself and Tom at cheaper than retail. So, dude's definitely...
And he's giving you that Modfather hat as well. Fucking lucky shit.
Which is hanging on the wall right
lucky
there.
Shit. Send it to me, cat.
You've still got my 561 hat, you bastard.
I'll swap.
Yeah, I know you fucking would too. There's going to... Ooh, they're going to do a stream when it's all... Okay, that is cool.
Wait.
Yeah, I heard rumors. I didn't actually get confirmation on that, Craig, but thanks. So that's another thing. He will obviously stream about it and talk about it once it is fully ready. I am really excited because I did quite enjoy a couple of the flavors. I do have 4 of them still. I've got the Spiral, Theory, Big Bang. What's the other one? I know there's another one. String. So it'd be cool to see within reason. I know the flavors will possibly be pretty similar, but that New Zealand spin on a juice I've had before.
Yeah, especially my thing in theory is that us, here in New Zealand, we don't like overly sweetened juice. So some of the sweeter ones that were in the range are probably going to be a lot less sweet, but more flavor, like actual flavor, which is going to be top notch. But yeah, it's just exciting times ahead for Tim, I'm sure. Tim's fucking probably shaking in his little
shitting
boots.
his pants or super excited, you know, one or the other, or both, you know. I must say mad props to him, you know, buying a juice company. As such as theory, if you don't know about the shit that went down, don't worry about it, because
it's no longer
new times ahead, you know, and that's what I like, is someone's gone out there, bought a juice company, moved it to New Zealand, and he's gonna make vaping great again. No, he's gonna do something awesome with it, and you know, we both love Tim, top bloke. Hopefully this juice is going to be like the icing on top, or the little cherry on top of what Tim is. So yeah.
He still reckons he's going to be my neighbor by like next year. So
probably will. Dude, he's probably going to buy your house and you're going to rent off him. Like,
yeah, probably some shit like that, eh? But yeah, no, it's going to be good. It's going to be fucking awesome. Exciting times ahead for kind of the show as well, with this whole new Discord thing opening. That's probably the biggest move we've made in a solid probably 6 months. And it's just to get the community involved. Like, as much as we sit here for an hour every week and talk about new products and stuff, we do get your questions through the live chat on YouTube, and that's awesome. We love those questions when they come in.
Yep.
But it's going to be nice to have like a kind of repertoire of questions that have been asked throughout the week.
Yeah.
That we can answer all of the questions on one show.
The other big thing is if we get like not reoccurring questions, but the same, like a question about the same sort of thing. So let's say someone asks about batteries and mech, someone asks about mech tubes, what's the best one, best build for a mech. We could actually compile that into pretty much one whole show, not a whole show, but like, you know, a 30-40 minute segment. And that.
It's also going to be an easy way to do questions for upcoming guests, like when we have All Clouded on the show.
Billy, Kohimods.
All that stuff.
Yep.
It's going to be a great way for you guys to ask questions prior to it, and then that way they can be answered on the show.
And also it means that those people can see the questions you guys are asking and kind of have something ready, because, you know, dropping like a massive question on someone straight on air and they're just like, fuck, you know, how do I answer that?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier for them as well as us.
Yeah.
Which is good. So if you're not part of that Discord already, jump on in. Discord's free, by the way, just to mention that. We've got a few people in that Discord already. As I said, we've already got one question in the general questions, which we've answered. But the more the merrier, really. It's, you know, invite your friends as well who vape. If they have any questions, they can post them as well. But yeah, that's pretty much that side of things. Aside from that, I've got no new stuff to talk about, Cam. How about you?
I mean, I can go over the dead rabbit. We did talk about it earlier on in the show. There is some things I love about it and some things I don't love about it. You totally got that wrong, Craig. The me is about you, not whose spoon is the big spoon. Tom's obviously the big spoon in this situation. He is taller. That's kind of how it works. But he also likes to be the little spoon sometimes. So, you know,
I love being the little spoon when it's with my wife. But with you, big spoon, mate. Big spoon all day.
So, this thing. Oh, I probably should show the front of it.
The empty box.
The dead rabbit. I honestly, like, Billy's done. That logo is fucking sick, man. So, it's made by Hellvape. Hellvape, pretty oldish company. 24mm RDA. The only downside for me on this RDA, Tom, you're probably gonna agree. If you had one, you'd probably agree. Hopefully agree. I'm assuming you would. The juice well on it.
Well, I hadn't had one, so I wouldn't know.
There's a juice well. There definitely is a juice well. But for me, I drip every fourth vape. Like, so the juice well, you know, the cotton takes up that whole juice well. It is made for squonking as well, so there is that benefit. But because of the two O-rings, you can kind of over drip it. which is also
Yeah,
a bonus.
I mean, the coil sits so high up,
And
and the airflow's at the top, eh?
Yeah.
So you could actually just drip to the bottom of to the top of the post.
Do I have a pair of tweezers around?
What for? Don't take the cotton out.
No, I'm not taking the cotton out. So easiest way to explain to you how why it's actually called the dead rabbit is, let me just fold that over. Make it stay. Here we go. It's like got the Donald Trump toupee going on, but those two there are like rabbit ears. Is literally the reason why it's called the dead rabbit. That is not a direct quote from me. That is what it actually stated on the information on it. 24mm top slotted down, kind of like the snakebite airflow from the recoil, so it is pushed downwards. So what it's going to do is obviously down and up through your coils. The flavor on it, pretty damn good. Airflow on it, pretty damn good. The other benefit for this one, single coil. So you've got your dual slots there and a single coil slot as well. So bonus there if you are one of those people that does like a bit more of a restrictive airflow. You could actually run, once again, just to prove the point, that airflow is off. Airflow off, one airflow open. Let's line that.
So you could technically just take that top airflow cap off and just keep dripping till you get to the tops of the posts.
Yeah, I don't want to test it, but in theory, yeah.
Do it. It shouldn't leak through the O-rings.
Do I have some juice that I don't mind wasting?
Now the question is, what's the juice cap that you don't mind wasting?
Okay, I know I've got a lot of it, so I'm just going to use my evils.
Yeah.
I do have a syringe somewhere else. Yep, there's a syringe, just in case.
Just to see how many mils you can actually hold.
I fucking hate wasting juice, man.
So to the top of the posts.
Okay, this is up to the top of the airflow, Tom.
Yeah, that's probably too much. Top of the posts. As you can tell, Cam's great with his weak baby hands.
Okay, so there's to the top of the posts.
So you could use it like that, because the O-rings shouldn't leak. Yeah, so you could use it like that.
In theory. Yep, but I can see a little bit of juice leaking out.
So probably halfway down. So you do have that extra kind of range. It's not limited to just the juice well.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what I saw in a review somewhere, that someone was filling it past the juice.
I think it was Mike Vape. Mike Vapes loves doing this sort of shit, man.
Yeah.
We all hate wasting juice. I would hope so, Tony. I mean, being what we kind of do for, I guess I wouldn't call this a living at all. We make absolutely 0 cents off what we do on YouTube. But what we do is like a side project.
What's up, Lawrence?
We do definitely have enough juice to kind of throw around a little bit. How's it going, Lawrence? What's up, dude? Let's unscrew this and see. Yeah, there's a little bit of juice, not too much.
Yeah, but I mean,
so yeah, in theory, you could actually fill her up a bit. Yeah, I get that, Tom, but
because then you wouldn't argue about the juice well being so low.
The only thing with doing that is if you put it on its side like that to vape.
Yeah, it's gonna leak.
And hot liquid on any part of your body burns like a bitch.
Especially your crotch, Cam.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I actually spilled some juice on my knee today. Hot juice out of the recoil.
Is that what kids are calling it these days?
Fucking painful, dude.
Is that what kids are calling it these days? Your knee.
Pip, please don't PM me that during the show. I want a Tim Beard shrine. I'm totally gonna get my ass beat for saying that at work tomorrow. But how you doing, Lawrence? How's things down in Chichester? Dude, just throwing it out there. I don't know if Tom's got his stand around, but my stand is still fucking mint.
I actually need to figure out where my stand is.
It's probably still in the main office. Knowing you.
Probably. It's probably behind my PC. Like behind.
Tom's useless. I'll hook you up. Cam, what are you hooking me up with, Pip?
Tim Beardtron.
Tim Beardtron? Dude, I'll borrow you Tim Beardtron every once in a while.
If Tim watches this, he's going to be so creeped out. But at the same time, he's going to be like...
He's just going to be pissing himself laughing like, yeah, I know I've got a good beard. Dude, that mustache, though, like, you and Pip both video chatted me with Tim next to you. That mustache is looking on point, my dude. No
Especially
homo.
after we went to the accommodation and he fucking waxed it.
Yeah, Recoil Rebel. The Dead Rabbit is something I would pick up if you are after a decent cloud kind of RDA. If you're after flavor, I would go the Recoil Rebel.
I'd grapefruit the fuck out of the Recoil Rebel.
And also, you know,
Yes.
you can pick up your kind of little attachments and doohickeys for the Recoil.
Yeah, that's the
DXT.
best benefit.
It's not going to pick it up, but dog tips. Where's my little baggie? There's my little baggie. Dog tips, the new ones. They do have a wide bore version now, Tom, which now I need to pick one up because I feel like this is really tiny.
We'll group by it.
If anyone has a Recoil and wants to pick up a dog tip wide bore, hit us up. Group buy. Let's do this. I'm not even joking, if you guys are keen.
I'm sure Firthy might.
Especially that gold on top of the connoisseur. Working as usual, dude. Man, you do that way too much. You need to have like an afternoon of just building things and relaxing.
Right, I think it's time to draw that giveaway, Cam.
It is, Tom.
Alright, if you guys didn't know, there was a giveaway for a Rx300 and 4 VTC4s to go with it. That is going to start in a second.
Am you doing it, Tom, or am I doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Fuck.
Amount of unique commenters is 217. So 217 entries into this one. What am I getting messages for? Okay, never mind that. Anyway, going in 3, 2, 1, start. All right, it is now.
Said, Cam.
Flicking through the names. So, Charlotte Zoe Lane on Facebook. Charlotte Zoe Lane, who had the comment, my only setup at the moment, with a sad face. You have won an RX300 with 4 VTC4s. Cam will figure it out. Cam will post in that post.
You want to throw me a screenshot, Tom, of that?
Do you want to suck my ass?
What was the name? Can you repeat the name, Tom?
Charlotte Zoe Lane.
There's 226 comments. Holy crap.
And it is sending you the screenshot right now.
Where is your face? Let's find out who you is.
But anyway, that is the winner of the giveaway. And that is that.
I think
Good morning. Good morning? Morning? Shit, son.
Good morning. Oh, hey Josh, how you doing, man?
It's pitch black here.
Where's
mod build off? Do it.
Dude, I saw that, man, and I'm a little bit excited about that, man. I really, I love both your guys' work. Brendan makes some beautiful little units, and as do you. I've seen some of your stab stuff. Okay, where are you? Tom is gonna keep you guys entertained while I look for this.
I'm going Avid Lifestyles.
Avid Life.
Or
all you need now is like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sick win, man.
Dude, it is, man. I'm contemplating hanging you up for an RX300, but I know I don't need one.
You want one of these, buddy?
I do, man. There's one. Okay, so there is one in the cabinet at work, and every day I just look at it and stare at it, and I'm just like,
you need to do the software update as soon as you get it, though, because it's fucking worth it.
what was the name again?
You've got it on your pants.
Yeah, no, I just had to open it up. You know what would be smarter? Control F.
That would be smarter if you control F it.
There we go.
I'm sure your latest control F was probably like midget or nugget.
Cool. Charlotte, I have posted it on your thingy.
On your thingy?
On your comment, and yeah, get in on that. Hit us up on the Vaping Iwi Facebook page. Yes, don't be weirded out if we do us for ID and all that sort of thing. That's just standard practice. Just because myself and Tom don't really want a fine.
For doing what?
$10,000 fine, my dude. Selling to minors. No, I'm totally, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the show. I don't know about Tom. That GA mod. Wow, that's sweet. What's a goer? What? Wait, did you get to see Craig's Four Horsemen?
What?
The Hammer of God?
No. I mean, I saw it in his little fucking vape bag, but he didn't fucking... Fuck you, Jack! Catch me in Pochanks!
Catch me in dude, totally keen for some Pochanks later on, Jack. You know what it is. How you doing, Jack? Gutted I didn't get to see you at Vape Day. I know Tom did. I know Tom gave you a little snuggle and whispered gunshots and Pochanks. But, you know, hopefully we can make that change in either January or next Vape Day. You know, whatever happens.
Next week.
No. What's next week?
Next week on the show.
A pimple. But yes.
Next week on the show, we have fucking Gene Francis Benedicto, who's going to come in. If you guys don't know Gene Francis Benedicto, let me give you a quick rundown.
Wait, what? Confirmed? Okay.
He is the creator of this sexy piece of ass right here. These scoundrels.
And the connoisseur, which I don't have anymore.
The connoisseur. So he will be on the show next week. We will put up a Discord thing so you can ask him questions. We'll put up a post on our page so you can ask him questions. Feel free to ask him whatever you want within reason.
Are you fellas possibly?
But yeah, Gene Francis Benedicto is going to be on next week. He's going to tell us his origin story, how he started vaping, all that kind of stuff. He's got a really fucking interesting one as well. So I'm looking forward to that. If you guys have any questions for him, post on the post that's going to be on the
Discord. You know, one of the.
We're on Discord.
Dude, wow, you just dropped that. So we did obviously last week on the show kind of subtly hint at it, but now we can confirm it. So the man behind LOS. Holy shit! I can't believe I'm saying that on live on the internet. But Gene, motherfucking Francis. Goddamn. Top dude. Do ask him questions, guys. The guy makes some awesome products, as well as the clothing line, Devious. Good
Hell
clothing
yeah.
line. Totally want to pick up some of that swag, though, looking at it online.
But anyway, on that note, Cam, it's been an hour and a couple of minutes.
An hour and 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
So I think we shall call it here so we can go join Jack's sexy fucking face.
I didn't get to see it, man. Like,
that's all right. You'll just never get to see it.
Dude, I'm going to stroke his beard when I see him, man. Hopefully
it doesn't that one. I was sad too, dude. I was looking forward to like sniffing. It's like borderline not there. It's there, but it's not. It's like a half beard. It's not like Tim's majestic like Viking beard going on, but you know, it's still sort of there. But anyway, on that note, Cam, I think we need to finish up on some clouds, get into the lucky buildings in Pochangs, and call it a fucking night, mate.
That sounds great, mate. Mate, it's 8:35. Damn, son. 1 second, let me just re-drip some of this banana custard, because, you know. But yeah, cheers to you guys. Next week's show should be a fucking eventful one now. So post up those posts and comments and whatnot, and we will ask as many damn questions as we can to Gene. Obviously, we don't want to bombard him with questions, but it's definitely good to hear what he has to say and hear what you guys want him to kind of go over. Jack, don't even talk about shaving, man. I haven't shaved in like 2 years.
Cam, you don't have anything to fucking shave anyway. What the fuck do you want,
haircut, hey.
Hey, finally, you don't look like a homeless person.
Clouds for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, as per usual. Thank you to the faithful, loyal people that stick with us every week, even when we don't do shows, because we're both hella tired. But we are working on it. We are going to try and keep this, you know, weekly show coming along as it always used to be. And yeah, trying to not be too tired. So, clouds for you, and we will catch you guys next week. Enjoy your night, guys.